Developing thinking skills. I have a problem. Since always, I enjoyed the thinking activity. And rather unconsciously, I maintain the idea that for most people, thinking is interesting, fun, or whatever. And even though I had evidence that this was not the case. So finally, I decided, in order to try to deal with this problem, to develop the reasons why thinking skills are important to develop. And that's what I would like to share with you today. So I'm going to give 17 reasons why thinking skills are important to develop. I hope you will bear with me until the end, but I'll try to be short with each explanation. First, problem solving. Enhanced thinking skills enable us to solve complex problems more effectively, whether in our personal lives, our job, or in broader societal context. Second, decision making. Improved critical thinking leads to better decision making, as we are able to evaluate options and consequences more thoroughly and make choices based on sound reasoning. 3. Creativity. The development of thinking capacities fosters creativity, which is essential not just in artistic field, but in scientific and technical innovation, in personal life, in professional activity. 4th, plasticity. Thinking practice implies the capacity to problematize, to look at issues and ideas from different perspectives in order to avoid rigidity of the mind and not get stuck in fixed schemes. 5th, learning efficiency. Sharpened thinking abilities help us to learn new information more quickly, understand it better, and integrate it more effectively with what we already know. Communication. Clear and logical thinking enhances our ability to communicate effectively, to articulate our ideas more precisely and consciously, and better understand the perspective of others. 7. Adaptability. In an ever-changing world, the ability to think critically and adapt one's thoughts to new information or situation is a key component of resilience and adaptability. 8. Information analysis. With a vast amount of information available today, the ability to analyze and critically evaluate this information is essential to distinguish between what is credible and what is not, what is useful and what is not. 9. Self-reflection. Thinking skills help us to reflect on our own beliefs, values, behaviors, leading to personal growth and self-improvement. This allows us to reconcile with ourselves and grapple better with the meaning of life, our life. 10. Civic engagement. Informed and reflective thinking is critical for active and responsible civic participation. It enables individuals to engage more efficiently with societal issues and contribute better to the democratic process. 11. Conflict resolution. Effective thinking helps to de-escalate conflicts by enabling individuals to approach disagreements rationally and empathetically, working towards mutually beneficial solutions. 12. Peace of mind. The practice of thinking allows us to evaluate problems and issues more peacefully, to examine events more rationally, which prevents us from an unnecessary dramatization and suffering. This capacity to relativize difficulties empowers us, rendering us more stable and equanimous. 13, joy. Thinking is joyful, in opposition to worrying, a very common practice among human beings. The former is free, deliberate, and productive, while the latter is anxious, compulsive, and sterile, a strong proclivity in many people. Reason fosters a lively mental state, preserving us from falling in some type of painful routine, in repetitive mental patterns. 14, beauty. There's a powerful aesthetic dimension in the usage and contemplation of reason. We can find more significance or resonance in daily events. We can better appreciate the multifarious facets of reality, and it provides us with an access to transcendence, to the sublime. 15, freedom. Our thinking power is our primary access to freedom, since we deliberately determine our own mental state, deciding the way we look at world events or our own existence, in opposition to falling in the psychological trap of powerlessness and victimhood. 16, decentering. There's a strong egocentric instinct in the human mind. Reflexive activity enables us to take distance from ourselves, from our patterns and beliefs, by considering multiple perspectives, opening up to the outside world and turning toward others. 17, consciousness. Thinking allows us to be more aware of the reality of the world, of others and ourselves, to evaluate more adequately the available information on all subjects without being too affected by diverse emotional or cognitive bias. Good. So, overall, developing our thinking capacity equips us with the tools to navigate the complexities of modern life, to continue learning and growing, to live peacefully, and to contribute positively to society. But we should be aware that very often, for many people, the reflective activity is not a priority for numerous reasons that you are probably aware of.